Yes, so welcome from a beautiful weekend of entertaining football across all leagues in the world. Yes, we had a lot of things to talk about as results on those games that were played during the week. Some went as planned or as expected by fans, and some didn't go as expected by fans. One big game that captured the weekend was the game between Liverpool and Manchester. Yes, I'll come to that. Yes, let me just give you a breakdown of what happened across our major leagues during the course of the weekend and the games that were played. Yes, so in the Spanish La Liga, yes, we had the big team Real Madrid playing against Villarreal. Yes, they were actually playing at home against Villarreal in that one, and Madrid was able to defeat them by 4 goals to 1. Yes, 4 goals to 1. The unfortunate thing that happened in that game was losing David Alaba. Yes, to injury, and it's quite unfortunate that he won't be featuring again this season for Real Madrid. So that's a very big blow to Real Madrid, and Jude Bellingham also got on the score sheet. Yes, at the moment he's the highest goal scorer in the Spanish La Liga. I mean that is insane. Yes, a midfielder being the top goal scorer in the Spanish La Liga. He has been scoring back to back since he came into the club. So it's actually a very good deal for Real Madrid getting Jude Bellingham to play for them this season. Then coming to the Italian Serie A, yes, AC Milan were able to humble AC Monza by 3 goals to nothing. That was a big boost to them in their pursuit of the Serie A title. Yes, the fight is actually between, at the moment, between Inter Milan and Juventus, as we all know. But getting that vital 3 points is actually a big boost to them and putting pressure on the teams ahead of them, seeing the fact that Juventus drew their match the other day on Saturday, yes, and also Napoli also is still far away from there, but they are still putting pressure on the teams ahead of them. If you sleep, somebody takes your position, so there's no giving up until the end of the season. Yes, so Inter Milan were able to humble Lazio with all the pressure they had on them. They were still able to come out strong in that game and defeated their opponent by 2 goals to nothing. I don't really know what's happened to Lazio this season, but Inter was too powerful for them, and the game ended in favor of Inter Milan. Yes, I also had um, AS Roma playing against Bologna. They visited Bologna, and I don't know, Jose Mourinho, like there's fire on the mountain. If he is not taken, um, let's not pray for something like that to happen anyway. But we hope AS Roma is able to turn around their misfortune at the moment and then see how they can finish the season on a strong. Yes, and then in the German Bundesliga, where we have our own Victor Boniface playing, um, Bayern Munich were able to humble Stuttgart by 3 goals to nothing, putting massive pressure on the league leaders, Bayer Leverkusen. And Bayer Leverkusen, they are not relaxing anyway. They are still soaking the pressure and winning games back to back. So we hope it continues. Our boy is there, so we have to support him and see how that league is won by Bayer Leverkusen. Yes, and Bayer Leverkusen also was in action yesterday, and they were able to defeat Frankfurt by 3 goals to nothing. And Victor Boniface also was on the score sheet. That's a big one for him, Victor Boniface. Yes, even though the golden boot is like Harry Kane is running away with it. We'll keep supporting you, keep scoring the goals, and at the end of the season, hopefully, the German Bundesliga is won by our own brother, our blood, Victor Boniface. Yes, coming down to the French Ligue 1, PSG were also in action. Yes, and they played against Lille. Lille was able to hold them to a 1-all draw. Even though they are still top in the league, PSG still top in the league, and but their pressure and they have not been convincing like they were in previous seasons. But I still fancy them to win the league because the league is a PSG league. Yes, so I fancy PSG to still retain the league. Then coming down to the big English Premier League, where main actions happened. Yes, we had West Ham playing Wolves there, and they humbled Wolves by 3 goals to nothing. Our own brother from Ghana, yes, person of Mohamed Kudus was in action in that game, and he did a lot of brilliant stuff. I think he got a brace in that match, and I think that guy is in very, very fine form at the moment, and it's actually a good boost to Africa. And then going into the Nations Cup, we'll have a lot of stars that we'll be looking up to. I will want to watch and see how they perform strongly. So that's a good one there for West Ham. Congratulations to Mohamed Kudus for scoring 2 goals in that game. Then Aston Villa were able to come from behind to humble Brentford by 2 goals to 1. Yes, in the majority of the game, Brentford were leading Aston Villa, but along the line it was turned around, and Aston Villa were able to steal the game from Brentford, and were able to win that game by 2 goals to 1. So at the moment they are on 38 points on the league log. Yes, then Arsenal, wow. Going into the weekend, Arsenal were 1 point behind Liverpool. They were able to close that deficit by winning their game by 2 goals to nothing against Brighton. That was a very, very tough game. The first half ended goalless, and people were thinking, wow, these Brighton guys, they are being tough. But Arsenal humbled them. Yes, in the second half, they turned up, and Arsenal was able to defeat them by 2 goals to nothing. Yes, giving Liverpool a 2 point gap before their game happened against Manchester United. Then Liverpool took on Manchester United later in the day, and what happened in that match was 34 shots from Liverpool, 8 on target, against 6 shots from Manchester United with 1 on target. Yes, but looking at that game, you discover that Manchester United had more clear-cut chances to score goals than Liverpool did. If Liverpool had the chances Manchester United had, I think they would have won that game clean. But Alisson was there to the rescue in some of those situations. Yes, and Liverpool played all they could, won possession, but Man United were happy to leave Anfield with a point. And everywhere has been buzzing concerning that game. All Man U fans are happy here because they actually escaped what happened in the previous match against Liverpool. They didn't want that to happen. And at the end of the day, yeah, the game ended 0-0. There was a draw there, and nobody won the match. Liverpool was able to go with 1 point. Keeping them on 38 points on the league table, same with Aston Villa, and then Arsenal topping the league at the moment with 39 points. Yes, we're not taking it away from Manchester City. The league is still very much open, and I know English Premier League, they are going to fight it all through and hopefully till the end of the season. But the game didn't really go well as guys wanted it to go. The football investors, let me use that word. Yes, a lot of things didn't go well. Yeah, there was no goal, there was no winner. It was a barren draw. Yes, and one thing that happened in that game that caught attention of people were the red card given to Dalot. A lot of people called it controversial. Why would you give somebody 2 yellow cards in the space of 10 seconds and send the person off? Thank God it didn't happen earlier, because Liverpool would have taken advantage of that and probably we won't be saying all we're saying. So congratulations to Manchester United for getting that vital draw in a place like Anfield. It's not easy to go to Anfield at the moment. Liverpool have been on a run of winning games back to back at Anfield, but Man U were able to go there and then stop that run and get a draw from that match. So big congratulations to Manchester United there and their fans, the coach, and everyone there. So thank you very much. And then coming down to our NPFL, the top league we have in Nigeria, some games happened yesterday. Yes, so results of those games are as follows. Abia Warriors were able to see off Shooting Stars by 3 goals to 2. Yes, one of those days when Nigerian Premier League just one goal they used to score 0-0, 1-0, away can't win. But now we are seeing a lot of goals in our league. We've seen away teams winning games, so kudos to the team. Long may it continues. Enugu Rangers against Sporting Lagos. Enugu Rangers were able to humble them by 2 goals to nothing. Heartland against Akwa United. Heartland won that game by 1 goal to nothing. Kano Pillars against Remo Stars. Wow. Kano Pillars were able to beat Remo Stars in Kano by 2 goals to 1. We had the games again. Kwara United versus Niger Tornadoes. That game was a draw, 0-0. That was the only 0-0 match that played out over the weekend in MPFL. Then Lobby Stars were able to defeat Doma United by 2 goals to 1. Plateau United were able to defeat Bayelsa United by 5 goals to 1. Wow, that's much. Plateau United, that was a big one for them. Sunshine Stars against Gombe United ended 1-1 apiece. That was the only draw in that game. So we had 2 draws, and then the other games were winners. But unfortunately, no away team won. Yeah. So that is that about the MPFL and what happened in the top leagues across Europe. Just stay tuned with this channel as we're bringing you exciting features that will be coming in midweek and then going into the festive period. Thank you very much for watching this video. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye.